February 3rd, 2018, again. And we're going to talk about freedom and how it is that most people believe that they want to be free. They want to enjoy freedom, have freeness in their lives. And yet, many of us won't be. When confronted with the decisions every day, to release ourselves or to keep ourselves bound to those things that prevent us from enjoying freedom. Most of the time, we're choosing the very thing that is keeping us from enjoying freedom. And it sounds so good on paper. The word freedom, even the word freedom seems to carry the energy of freedom in it. The idea of it seems really, really fine, really good. Yet, when we are offered freedom, we choose fear. More often than not, we choose fear. Because fear has a certain feel to it that we've become accustomed to. It has a vibe. And as soon as we make our appearance in this world, fear is instilled into us. And it becomes a way of life. Fear of things that small things, not terror, just fear of displeasure, fear of rejection. Those are instilled in us from when we're children. And then we grow used to the feeling of it. It doesn't feel, quote, good, but we recognize it. It's familiar to us. And we've learned how to sort of navigate through that shit. And so fast forward to adulthood, when we are presented opportunities to release ourselves, just many of us feel like the stakes are way too high. And I think that is why often you'll find people who they see others who live in a freedom, in a freeness, and it irritates them. It's like, why do you get to live like that without all of the, bindings wrapped around you that I have to live with? And the answer is that, well, at least in the situations I am familiar with of this, that a person who chooses freedom has made the sacrifices too, is making the sacrifices. It's not like a person who exists this way is just kind of skipping through life, laughing and smiling and oblivious to anything but just enjoy, but it comes at a price, though. Because oftentimes people who live this way are looked upon in not a good way. They're looked down on because they're not playing by the rules, and society as a whole doesn't really like that, because you're kind of doing your own thing here, and why should you be able to do your own thing? But the truth is, we all have the choice to do our own thing. And just because some of us, have chosen to release themselves, that's not something that they're only, it's not only a choice that they have. All of us can make that choice. I kind of forgot the beginning of that sentence. I got lost in there. But the thing is, many people don't want to be looked down upon. They don't want their friends and their family and their peers to form an opinion of them that doesn't make them look like acceptable and respectable. So people they'll run in the rat race by choice. That's your choice. So we don't have the right to frown upon people who say, screw it, I'm done with jumping through hoops to make everybody else think something about me, and just for other people to make a sort of judgment about me. No, I'm not going to sacrifice my precious life in that way. And they're ready and willing to be looked down upon. That's part of the price there, you see. In some parts of the world, prestige, image, those things are really, really strong influence, making a good impression, having a good image in front of other people. And oftentimes people who decide to walk to the beat of their own drummer, they don't enjoy having that good image. And most of the time you're looked upon as a little loopy, maybe cuckoo, crazy. Because everybody else is going this way and you, dumbass, you're going in the opposite direction. But they're happy. And then we hate them for being happy. Now you be with us. We're all going this way. You be with us, and you be just about as happy as the rest of us are, but no more than that. That's not fair, especially since the choice is offered to all of us. People make their choices, and that's why, personally, myself, it's hard to listen to people complain about their lot in life. I'm not talking about people who live in countries where that's beyond complaining, when you don't have clean water and food to eat. I'm talking about people who have made their choices and then they don't want to accept all that comes with their choices, you see. I want to be with this person, but I also can't stand this person because they don't treat me right. But I want to be with this person, but why they disrespect me all the time? And then they want to complain about that. It's like, well, you're free. You're free to choose something else, to choose to not be with that person, or whatever. We've said this in other recordings. We have a choice. We always have a choice. The people who were thrown to the beasts for the entertainment, back in the first few centuries, many of them had the choice. They could have turned their back on everything that they believed in to spare their lives from being ripped apart by beasts in front of a cheering, sick audience. And some of those people, they made a choice. They didn't say, I don't have a choice. They made the choice and they died. But I digress. So when we're thinking about freedom, and we really reflect on that in our quiet moments and ask ourselves, do I want to be free? Do I want to enjoy freedom in my existence? And really consider the things that you believe are preventing you from being free, and also consider why you are choosing those things. And then, of course, accepting all that comes with the choices that you're making. Anyway, so that's it. Just a little something. Excuse me. As always, want to wish you much love. Bye.